What is up, B's and G's? This is Yoli, and I am on my Cannoneer. Why? Don't know. No freaking idea why I'm on my Cannoneer, but I decided I'd hop on and do a little bit of Pyramid PQ, I believe is what it's called, and it is so fun. I love Pyramid PQ. It's probably my second favorite PQ. Like, Dimensional Invasion is probably my first, and then this is definitely my second, because I don't know. I love it. You know what? My favorite PQ would have to be Looty Maze PQ when it was still around. That was so much fun. I love that. But this is definitely a fun time. I don't know, for some reason it reminds me of League of Legends. But yeah. Anyways, today I want to talk about Nexon, and I'm going to take an interesting approach when talking about Nexon, and I'm not actually going to hate on them, because I think they're actually doing a pretty decent job right now. A lot of people, like all the time, really like to hate on Nexon, and I think that's because they come across as a very like money hungry corporation. They come across as like someone who just does, or as a company who just doesn't care about the people playing their games and the people pretty much keeping the lights on. They seem to not care a lot, and I had a suggestion a while back. I don't remember what that video was called. But it was a while ago, and I think it was a Vindictus video. Anyways, the suggestion I had for them was to be more open about like what they do. Like they're so secretive about everything, and I don't understand why. Because we know what patches are coming. There's like, you're not surprising us, Nexon. Don't worry. We all go on to like the KMS blogs, and we know what's coming. Like, you're not spoiling anything for us. But again, the suggestion was to be more open, and I believe some of the ways I suggested was to do like Q&As, to make more YouTube videos. They had a YouTube channel, or they still do, I think, but they don't update it, or they haven't updated it, or maybe they do and I just haven't checked. But they didn't update. They don't update it like they did at one point, where they do like little skits and stuff, and it made Nexon seem like human beings. Like, the people who work there, they look like human beings, and not like this weird corporation just handling all of the MapleStory affairs and all that weirdness. They came across as actual people, and I think that's really crucial. I remember on their Facebook page they had like just pics of them around the office and whatnot, and like eating cake, or there was cakes or something. I don't even remember, but it made them look like human beings, and not this like just like faceless entity, I guess. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. But yeah, like they came across as actual human beings. And today, or not today, but a while ago, I just haven't really been following it. They released two things. Well, A Better Maple was from a while ago, and kudos on that too. But they did another developer AMA type of thing, and for you guys who don't know, an AMA is an Ask Me Anything, and I guess they did it with the development team, and I think there was another team. It might have been just a development team, but they did like a Q&A type thing, and that just makes me so happy. Nexon, you guys don't look like assholes. You guys look like people who care about the community, and it comes across as really good. But even having had said all that, I still have a few complaints about how they handled their Q&As, and including a better Maple. Some of the questions, rather, they completely like deflected the answer sometimes, or it seems like, but like it could be an honest mistake, it seems like they misunderstood the question. And I have some of them like here, and some of these are just interesting questions that I just found interesting. Yeah, like this one. I'm not going to even try to pronounce the person's name, but it says, why not offer more permanent cash equips for NX? And the answer given by Nexon was, this is a really great question. We have been steadily adding more permanent items to the surprise style boxes lately, and are continuing to look for opportunities to provide greater value for our paying players. Now, that sounds like complete horseshit to me. Clearly, the person did not give a shit about your fucking permanent surprise style boxes. They want permanent items like the Nexon has, like during some weird events that is like, oh, we'll buy a permanent transparent hat or whatever for like $9 or something ridiculous like that. But Nexon just completely kind of like deflected the question and got away from it, and they, like, I don't know, it just kind of comes across as like sneaky. Like, why would you do that, Nexon? Just fucking answer the question. But they do answer the question. Like, this was in the AMA, the question asked here. They do answer it in the A Better Maple, and if I can find it, oh, here it is. Why aren't decorative cash items permanent like in KMS? And the answer given was, making decorative items permanent may inconvenience players due to lack of inventory space allowed for storing those types of items. However, in the future we will be hosting promotions that will allow you to purchase permanent and decorative items, or permanent decorative items. I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure the cache inventory is huge, and it could even be infinite. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. But you have like a really big cache shop inventory, so I don't know what they're talking about, lack of inventory space. And if that is the problem, I'd just again make the cache shop inventory space like huge, like massive, and or make it so that you can transfer your items. And it seems like a pretty simple fix, but I don't know. So like some of the answers just kind of seem like what are you saying? Like, that's not true. And some of the answers are like this, where one of the questions was, why aren't old pets permanent? And the answers was, we will consider it. Or there's one about there are no ways to reset bonus potential without spending an X, and blah blah blah. Can you, like, basically the question's asking, can you make it so that you can change bonus potential without an X? And the answer given was, we're looking into this. And then another one was, I blew up my ghost ship badge. Is there a way to replace it? And the answer, we'll consider it. And I don't know, some of those, like, there was a lot of answers like that, like just, we'll consider it, we're looking into it. I know they're like, it's kind of hard to answer some of the questions, but it's just like when you give like those freaking 4-word answers, it just kind of seems like laziness. And like you guys don't actually care. But, you know, I'm still giving you guys props, Nexon. You guys are doing a good job just like getting back to the people. I appreciate that. That's a huge step forward, I think. Which is a good thing. I like that. You guys are like actually communicating with the community, and that means a lot, especially to people who play the game on a regular basis. That's pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to praise Nexon and kind of critique them a little bit on their little Q&As. But I do have one thing, the one question that they answered, and I don't know. I kind of feel a little uneasy about this. For one, I didn't know one of the things was not allowed. But I'll just read the question and answer. The question was, why did you remove party play from Lion King's Castle in the Unleashed patch? And the answer there's two answers given, but the first one was, from player feedback and our own in-game observation, we found that there was why can I not read today? There was very little positive community interaction in this area while party play was active. The majority of players who were making use of this contact were regularly engaging in terms of use violations like heavy leeching, kill stealing, hacking, botting, and benefiting from players who were hacking or botting. It was a toxic environment, and we received a large volume of complaints about it. And the second answer was, it was removed because it had sections where EXP was being severely abused, and we're looking into I didn't copy the whole answer, but first of all, I didn't really know that leeching was not allowed. I don't understand why it's not allowed. If people want to be leeched, they should be leeched. But kill stealing, I can understand that. Hacking, botting, obviously, I can understand that. But I don't really understand why leeching is not allowed. But yeah, I guess that's my question to you guys. Do you guys care if anyone leeches? And if you do, why the fuck? Why? I don't understand. I don't know. I've never found leeching to be a big deal, but I guess everyone is entitled to their opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I have work to do. That's why I'm making this video, because I like to procrastinate. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my really long video. Actually, that was unnecessarily long, and I apologize for that. But I know you guys like to hear my voice because it is sexy. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Why am I still talking? Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Peace. About parties is the long ones, like the ones where maybe you stayed for just a little too long. And what happens usually is, like, at the beginning of the party and in the middle of the party and just after the middle of the party is pretty much the best part of the party. It's not going to get any better from then. From then on, you should just probably leave right there.